Oh, it's finally here. Belgium. Rally. Guys being loud. Rally, I see you. These collars cost me almost $2,000. Do you even care? Pups. Roll the intro. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go. Go. Go on. Go on. Alright, let me get my wallet. Knock it off. My wallet's in the car. Sorry about that.
It's got to be a check or a money. 4710 to make it out to UPS.
4710, sorry.
All right, good enough, bud. Appreciate it. Thanks.
You too.
Wow! This is so much!
This is the world's most expensive dog collar. You so excited? What you think of that?
What's in there, Papa?
This is not safe.
Pop, pop.
This is not safe at all. So this came from Belgium, boys.
Everybody watch their nosies.
Do you know where Belgium is? Wow.
What's it smell like in there, Papa? No treats. Darn.
Did it clear the Lotus check?
Did it clear?
I need that.
There's one. What thing, Papa? Open it. Gotta figure it out first.
So we don't talk about their collars much, but Enzo's actually has been broken for some time. I mean, it works, but the remote doesn't really display much. So we've been looking for a replacement for some time. And we were gonna get the Garmin. We really like it, we'll get Lotus one too. Then I decided, because Robert Cabral does this thing with his collars where he makes this little band that goes on them. And I was like, oh sweet, I wanna make one of those. So I started researching them. And in the process, I found these ones that were pre-made, but they were made for this collar that I had never heard of. This is the Chameleon by Martin Systems, where in Europe, why is it wet?
Lotus. His slobber.
Where they have insane laws there.
Like crazy insane.
Yeah. When it comes to like collars and stuff. So I was hesitant to buy the one for $180. This one was, I think with the conversion rate, right around $800 each. So then you throw in customs that I had to pay when they got here and tax and shipping. You're creeping on 2,000. I mean, I think you're like 17, 18, I don't know, but depending on the exchange rate at the time. But unlike their current collars, there's several things I like. So this brick is, one, it's a lot smaller, you'll see, and two, the prongs aren't with it, so gravity won't make it move. What did you just do?
This comes
Oh yeah,
in two
because it's
pieces.
made for different countries. Yeah, that's common. Never seen those?
I never ordered anything that was made in another country that had to be plugged up that didn't already come like this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what they use in the UK.
Really?
Yeah, in Europe.
This looks dangerous.
But my favorite thing about this is the fact that it has LEDs that let you know if it's making contact. So these only work, same with these, they only work if both are making contact. Problem is, with Shepherds, they have such long fur that it can be really hard to tell. This actually has an indicator that'll let you know if it's making contact. Aside from that, we have this much smaller remote, which already has this little rubber case around it. And this is also a remote. It can go on your finger. So you can just you can program it to whatever setting you want, and then you don't have to carry a giant remote. Well, this isn't really giant. All right, so we're out here, and I do apologize if it's windy. I haven't been using the windshield, the stronger windshield, all summer because you don't really need it. And I think we definitely are at a point in the year where we need it now. Right, boys? But we're gonna do some training and work with the new collars. You so excited? I know, you don't care. You'll notice I do have my body cam going again. So we'll see how it goes. Down, heel. Sit. Heel. Down. Break. Sit. Oh, you got a stick? Wow. That's unusual for Lotus. Oh, you thought Enzo wanted it. That's the only reason. Break. Why are you stalking me? I don't like being stalked. You got the stalking. Sit. Come. Sit. Come. Sit. Down. Put down. Put down. Break. I would have preferred you to sit quicker. Come. Sit. Down. Break. Can't tell if that's an echo or another dog. Come. Break. Enzo. don't know about you boys, but I think it's kind of nice to be at the OG park. Even if it does come with a little drama sometimes. You gonna let me have it, pup? You don't have the trust? You got the no trust? You want the chase? Oh, give me that ball. Oh, give me that ball, pup. Oh, give me that ball. Give me that. Oh, give me that ball. Oh, give me that. Give me yours. Give me that. Oh, give me that.
One eternity later.
Oh, I gonna get it. I gonna get it. I gonna get it. You ready? Huh? Enzo on the defense. Enzo, you wanna do one? What just happened there? I think we'll go this way. Oh, shoot. Sorry, pup. Oh, you've been sleeping. He gonna steal it. That pup, he gonna steal your ball. Lotus. Lotus. Lotus, buddy. We got the relaxing. Well, we had a good 15+ minute training session, followed by about 10 minutes of fetch and chasing each other around. Now we're just kind of relaxing. Pup's behind me if you can't hear him. It's nice as we get back into fall and winter. Had the whole place to ourselves, basically. Another pup showed up, so we keep doing the distractions. Yeah. Ready? Oh, good boy. Just keep his mind off of it. Oh, that's a good boy. Lotus. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, that's a good boy. Like mini fetch. Oh, see, the danger's over. That's a good boy. See, just a little distraction. Yeah. Okay, what you just saw was a pretty just typical training, just something we do all the time, just as a warm up for them and before they like do any running around or just whatever. It was mostly in this case to get me familiar with using the collar because it was the first time we'd been like out in public with them. So I waited to finish this video because I spent days with them just wearing it, nothing. And then I spent days testing it on myself first to make sure that I fully understood it. You know, I'm not gonna put anything on them that I won't put on myself. So like I said, I put it on myself many times. I wanna start by saying that while I love the collar and I wouldn't go back to anything else, I also wouldn't feel comfortable telling people that they should necessarily buy it. So mind you, this isn't a review video, but I do want to give you guys just some of my thoughts. All right, so the first big point is these are not user friendly. First of all, they require maintenance. And what I mean by that is, do you mind? Oh, thank you. The contact points, which I'm using the feathers, which I'll tell you about that in a second. Oh, thank you. Are held on by these screws, and these screws come loose. So I'm constantly, like every time before I go to use them, I check them. The feathers, which I can put a picture on the screen, as these little silver things you see coming out here. I got these as an additional option instead of just the standard contact points. I like that these go through their fur better, and they give more, they give a little bit, and I don't know, they just, like they're not pointed straight in on them, so I feel like, I know like for me personally, they felt more comfortable, so hopefully they find them more comfortable. And I have to talk about the charging system. So if you remember cell phones from like 2008, this may look familiar. It is hideous. There are tons of like cables wrapped around here. It is using not micro, but mini USB. I promise you do not have one of these chargers just lying around. The best part though is when you want to charge the collar, you have to plug it into this little adapter here, which it doesn't matter. And then you have these leads, which look like you're gonna like electrocute yourself. I don't think you can, I don't think that's possible, but where you actually snap it on to the collar. The first time I saw this, I didn't realize this when I bought it, so this was a bit of a shock. The shock has worn off, and to be honest, I kind of like it now, because with the feathers, it's super easy. If you don't have the feathers and you're trying to put it on the little contact points, that's gonna be hard. The benefit to this system is, oh, now we got Wooly. The benefit is there's no charging port on this collar whatsoever. So you don't have to worry about water or dirt or anything getting into it. It's essentially a closed system in that regards. You know, I'm not an engineer or anything, but it's got to make it a lot more durable. And speaking of durability, this thing is made out of what has to be stainless steel cabling, or not stainless steel. Stainless steel steel cabling, just steel cabling. You're not gonna like break this or anything. I mean, you'd have to have some serious wire cutters to get through this. So if you can get past the bizarre charging system and the maintenance doesn't bother you, the price probably will. And I've mentioned this a couple times in the videos, but basically with the exchange rate, you're looking at about 800 bucks. And then, like I said, I have the feathers, which the feathers were an additional 50 bucks per collar. Plus the feathers are what's the word? The feathers are basically a wearable part. They don't list them that way, but they are. Lotus has already broken one completely off. This second one here is close to it. So I have looked into ways, thanks to the help of a neighbor, I can make these, but keep that in mind. That's going to be added cost and or time or maintenance on your part. Take all this in contrast to our previous e-collars, which required no maintenance, just charged them and you're good to go. But while I never suggest anybody who hasn't gone through training to get an e-collar, I definitely would not suggest this as your first e-collar. This is just way too confusing. I didn't even talk about the remote. The remote is fine, other than, again, we'll see some fine questionable judgment in that this does have micro USB, I'll give them that, but it doesn't quite line up, which, whatever, it works. The buttons, you know, they're not labeled or anything. There's 4 buttons on here. You're not really sure what they do until you learn them. And then the thing it has multiple settings that you cycle through, but you have to know what the symbols mean. So like I literally had to memorize them. That's why it took days before I was willing to put it on them, because I had to memorize it. So it's just, you know, there's so much involved in learning how to use e-collars properly that you don't want to also have to learn all the nuances of this one. But if you are crazy enough to spend this kind of money, if you have this kind of money, or if you're just willing to spend disproportionate amount of your income on your pups, then sure, go for it. You do have to order them from Belgium, so they ship quick though. We got them within a couple days. But yeah, and you have to pay customs, as you saw, when they show up. So I hope you guys got some usefulness out of this. If you have questions, if you're somebody who has dealt with e-collars, you're familiar with them, and it's something you legitimately are looking into or have some questions, let me know below. I'm more than willing to answer any more detailed questions people have, because there's not a lot of information on these. It just doesn't seem worth it to go into it in a video where honestly probably nobody's going to buy this. Appreciate you guys as always, and we'll see you tomorrow. Live stream on Saturday. The video's over. You're all quiet. Shocking. Wifey's already got the tree up. What is it about me talking that just inspires you? I would just like to know where the inspiration comes from. Got that sleepy. Oh, you gonna open it? Oh, is intro a keyword? Do you know the intro? Oh, you know it? Oh, you think you know it? Oh, you think you're so special? You think you're so special? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.